Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you about the red heifers. So the red heifer is to purify unholy. Someone who's not holy or sinful or whatnot. You get the red heifer and you burn the red heifer, the one that Israel has. I'm not sure if they sacrifice them or not, but anyhow, you get the red heifer and it has to be perfect. you know you know, red heifers, like usually males, male bull. And the male bull has to be perfect, no blemishes, and also have not mated with any other female. It has to be pure or virgin, right? So what they do is they do a ritual on the red heifer and they sacrifice the red heifer. And when they sacrifice the red heifer, they, what you call it, they burn the red heifer and they get the ash from this red heifer, these perfect balls and whatnot. And they use that ash to purify the Antichrist. So what they do is, because the Antichrist is, he's not like us, like he's not like the 144,000. The Antichrist is from the serpent seed, from Nimrod and Dracula, all this from the 13 bloodline, pretty much, They are the Antichrist. So they use the red heifer ash. They use it on the Antichrist to purify him. And then their plan is to steal your gifts. Because, our gifts does not transfer to them unless the person is very pure, and it would not transfer unless, the person is very pure. So they use the ash from the red heifer to do that. You understand? And then that's what they're planning. They're planning to steal our gifts from us to give it to the Antichrist. They're planning to steal it and stuff. God knows. And that why they're they don't want you to sin. They don't want you to sin. They don't want you to do anything that is going to jeopardize their plan. So if you're if you were to sin, God is not going to give you these gifts or whatnot, and their plan fails. And that was their planning. So that's why when you research online, for example, if you say synchronized numbers, whatnot, and you see synchronized numbers, and you're trying to look up what these numbers means, they usually, you know, they keep hitting you with sinning shall die, sinning is this, sinning. They try to drill into your head because they don't want the plan to fail. They don't want you sinning because they want to steal from you, and they want to take from you what they're not rightfully yours. But that's how the red heifer comes from, So I'm explaining to you what these people are planning to do. Okay? And do not worry. God is aware, These people, they think they have this plan, and they don't want anything to deviate away from this big plan they have set, But do not worry. Do not worry. God is understand what's going on. God knows. God is all-knowing, Their plan is going to fail. So that's what I want to talk to you about, the red heifer in Israel. These red heifer were shipped from United States to Israel, and they were going to be sacrificed for the Antichrist, to purify the Antichrist, to purify him. So they do this ritual to steal our spiritual powers and gifts and whatnot. They won't be able to, because God has final say. God is not going to allow his children to lose against these people, this entity. Yeah. If I know they, if I know this, God doesn't know. You think God is unaware, is oblivious to what's going on? So I know I'm just a regular person. Nothing special. When I know this, I'm a regular person, then God doesn't know, you think? Don't be stupid. God knows. Anyhow, you're gonna fail.